So, here we go with Comic 71. Prepare to meet your end, you insignificant miscreants. Yes, that's very well done. After Zero had hoped to take you alive, but it seems now that as you can see, there's a sort of you can sort of see what's going on there. Luckily, they explained it. Nice throw, but where'd you get the knife? What? I'm the hero. I had a knife. Again, it's me making fun of quite a few things going on. Why is Julie so much taller? Look how high her shoulders are in comparison to Kenny and Mindy, even in the first panel. Mindy hasn't even hit the ground, and the blood has started pouring out of the wound approximately an inch down his lapel. Yeah, that's accurate. The gun flies out of his hand. You see that? That's pretty cool. This headset is rubbish. It just... I'm not going to talk about... stupid beard scratch. Oh good, it doesn't pick up my... yeah, breathing through my nose. I hate microphones that do that. I'm going to stop talking about that. Yes, let's move on to important matters. Julie's breasts are drawn well in the third panel, I think, and not all that well in the first one. Now you see, because of contours, even though apparently they're big enough that there's a continuity gap for the sort of a total tuck under. See, so it's not just rounded bumps, it's a full-on tuck under, like clothes tuck right underneath, because if you see the line, the stripe, or the zipper, or whatever that is, that goes straight down the middle, it actually moves and is discontinued. So, while they do look like they're not all that big, they're apparently enormous. Now that we've dwelled on that for a little too much. So they kill Mindy again. This time they obviously kill him. I don't think they've obviously killed him in the last one, because I think he just karate chopped him in the neck. Jeff did in the last movie that they were in. But there we are. Mindy, dead. Knife thrown in the chest, lung, rib cage. Look at that. That's impossible. That knife would not even go through between his... How? He checks his own ribs. No. Well, it's not sticking that far in, so maybe it's a short knife. Still, that wouldn't do much. He'd pretty much still keep standing there, wouldn't he? I don't think that's a lethal wound. Ugh. I was trying to give the impression that Mindy gets killed every time, and I can't even do that accurately. I also like how Kenny's hand is still standing there, like he finished the throat. Unlike myself, Kenny throws knives with his left hand. You know why? Because he can't. You're not supposed to cross yourself in theater. So sometimes in theater things, I have to do things with my left hand just because it makes for a better experience for the audience. True story. And I think that's about it for this one. I like how Mindy's body has a kind of bend to it as he's falling down, but the emphasis is on the middle of his body. He's kind of pushing it first because his neck is kind of kinked forward. He's falling backwards. Raw. It needs the sound effect too. And there's the little flying trail to let you know that that's the direction the knife came in from apparently below. So maybe he chucked it underhandedly. It was a very underhanded move. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, Comic 72 tomorrow.